too sure if we've... Yeah, there we go, straight live into the game. So sorry guys, I am Hugo, of course, here with Sam, and this is the Global Offensive Champion League Season 2. We're up into Virtus.pro versus HellRaisers, and after seeing Virtus.pro take a convincing knife round, they are also going to be going for a very strong pistol as well. Oscar, being the last one alive, he is going to be going down to Neo, and Virtus.pro will secure that pistol round, with only losing a man as well. Jose, being the coach for Virtus.pro, not too sure why he's standing in today at least. He will be also playing.
I don't think he's playing, I think there's something wrong with GoTV.
Yeah, no, there must be an issue with GoTV. He's just actually disconnected from the server.
It's fixing me now.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what that was. But just getting some issues with GoTV or one of the players being in the wrong teams at least. But we are back into the game, and sorry for all the issues there and all the delays. Not really anything we can do here in Nip Gaming TV. It was sadly the issue with the tournament hosters, some admin problems, not having anyone to set up. But as we go into the second round, we are going to see HellRaisers obviously going for the very predictable force buy, T-side on overpass, and Virtus.pro go for a very strong rifle induced by 3 rifles here, a couple of SMGs to work with, and HellRaisers are going to be pushing towards the A side. Lovely 1D from Oscar is going to open up the round there for HellRaisers as they completely crowd onto the site. Neo being the only one close to defend, he does drop the bomb. That's Kucha going down, but Styko is coming from the flank, and he should be able to catch him off guard. He's got a perfect angle here with his FAMAS and the armor to support him as well. He will get a bit of a tag there onto Neo, not going to finish it off with the shot, and Taz coming around the corner is going to find that shot. Sorry, 742. I'm not sure who that is, but regardless, he's going to take out Styko, and now only 2 players left, but the bomb is down here for HellRaisers, and 742 picking up yet another frag, and Bayali also finishing off now. And 742, I think we're having GoTV issues right now.
742 is Taz, I believe.
Is Taz? Yeah, no, it is.
Yeah.
When I hold tab, it still shows. Oh, it's fixed there.
Yeah,
no, Jose's just trying to join coach. He's finally in coach. Yeah, it just hasn't updated with saying 742 is Taz, but we'll call him Taz. Okay, 742 is apparently Taz in 1337 language. I need to keep myself updated, but regardless, HellRaisers do get the bomb down, of course. They will be going for the... Oh, no, they're not going for the eco. They are going to be forcing it up, so this is an interesting decision from HellRaisers.
That is indeed very interesting. We see Angel going down, and he gets immediately taken down by Neo, who's watching Monster. We see 3 other players focused towards the B-bomb side, and we see a push coming in from the bomb carrier. Styko goes down to Taz, and Bialy goes down. Bialy takes down Kucha, Snyder takes down Snacks, and Pasha takes down Snyder. Now it's a 4 against 1 for Oscar. We're still outside Monster, looking towards Connector, but it's really not going to be the player for him right here.
Yeah, this is a pretty undoable situation for Oscar. He's trapped in the tunnel with players completely surrounding him. Bomb is not down for him either, and Bayali will come from behind and will completely destroy him there. So Virtus.pro securing a 3rd round on the board of the HellRaisers map pick, and you see, this is the issue. HellRaisers going for that preemptive force buy and trying to get some rifles to surprise VP did not work too well. You'd expect that VP would be stuck with the SMGs ready to play against them, but after losing a couple of players on the previous round, they just secured rifles, and then instead of buying up SMGs against Nico, they went for the full buy and got 5 rifles. So that was the issue there for HellRaisers, expecting SMGs but being placed against M4. So they are going to be losing that round very shortly, and are going to have to go for the other eco, putting them at a 4-0 deficit very shortly. As you can just see, they're getting wiped out 1 versus 1 here.
Yeah, and, This is just a slaughter. They're not going to win this round, obviously. The problem is that when they force bot, that they gave Virtus.pro the opportunity to get some early eco going on. You see Taz on 7k already. Like, it's just giving them a pretty easy chance in the beginning already to get some rifles going in there.
Yeah, securing 5 rounds in a row would be great for VP going into this game, and it seems like they're early on the way to doing it. HellRaisers will pick up the first AWP on the map, and that's going to be on Oscar, of course, so he's going to be trying to challenge Virtus.pro here. Snacks are obviously going for this interesting buy with this Mag 7. Snacks is one of the players that is very fun to watch indeed, of playstyle, very, very interesting. He's, of course, a lurker, and tends to try and buy whatever the hell he can, not really too fussy on the guns he uses, and of course the Mag 7 is a prime gun for that example. He's going to drop straight into underpass, coming into contact with Schneider. Nade goes out, will do a bit of damage, and following up with a couple of bullets as well. Snacks is now down to 60 HP, but HellRaisers still are yet to lose a man, so this is a good round going into it so far. And oh, even more damage done by Schneider onto Snacks. He's down to 32. There's no way he's going to repeat in this situation, but if you look, HellRaisers have already taken control of Courtyard, so he needs to watch out going into this round. And Pasha getting a little bit aggressive on short. He's going to spot out Styko. Bit of damage done for him. Nade following up as Styko retreating into underpass is going to be Pasha is not going to come out on top of that engagement.
And there's first kill for Snacks.
Yeah, Snacks, lovely shot there onto Styko, and the trade frag will come out from Schneider.
So in that situation, that is something HellRaisers really did not want to happen, because you have Snacks on a Max 7, him getting a kill already is very good for him in that round. Of course, taking a close angle. Now Angel takes down Bialy, but that just is devastating for HellRaisers to get an eco frag basically.
Yeah, they are going to be pushing towards the A side. A couple of flashes coming out on B as a fake from Angel. He's just trying to cause a rotate here, and now Neo is the only one left in A. He's going to finally call this rotate, I can imagine, as soon as he spots out these players, and he needs to pick up a nice double kill to even have a chance going into this round. He is going to peek out aggressively with the flashbang. Will spot out one player. Lovely shot from him, but there's still a player coming from long. That'll be Angel, and he's going to find that frag instead. So now to 2 versus 3. Make that a 1 versus 3 as Taz goes down to Schneider on the A side. Pasha is the last alive, and this is going to be very difficult indeed. He has got the M4 and a lot of armor, as well as a kit, so he doesn't have to be too hasty with this rush, but Oscar has a perfect position to catch him out with his AWP, and Pasha better get this first frag, and he better get it fast, pushing into the side slowly. But he's still yet to go for the peak. He will finally peak quite late, actually catching Oscar off guard as he tries to leave the side, not actually going to manage to land it. And they thought he was saving there. Pasha could have gone for that ninja defuse, sadly did not, and Oscar will finish him off with that AWP. So HellRaisers securing their first round on the board, and that's going to be a 4-1 scoreline.
Yeah, that's a good round for HellRaisers right there. Faking them out on the B bomb side, going towards A, only having Neo there to stand against them, and they got themselves into the side, got the bomb down, and pretty much just won around quite easily for them.
Yeah, has your GoTV frozen as well?
It definitely has, yeah.
Alright guys, just a better GoTV lag, but what's to pick up on this round? We do see Virtus.pro going for the double orb, Pasha and Neo both securing orbs, and the interesting thing about Virtus.pro is while they do have obviously the primary orb of Pasha biceps, we do see AWPs picked up by a lot of the players on their team. You know, they definitely can't count out players like Neo who can utilise the orb in a very strong way, similar to the playstyles of many NA teams as well who don't seem to have a primary orb, but regardless, going into this round, we are going to see the double orb up against the single orb on Oscar, of course, going towards underpass at the moment, but not going to be spotting out any of the Virtus.pro players. They are playing quite passive this round, with a double bit of aggression from Neo, supported from, I think that's Pasha, with 2 orbs up towards the A site, and Neo, lovely shot's going to take out Kucha. That will open up the round for Virtus.pro going into this. Now only HellRaisers left with 4-player deficit. Bomb towards B as well, so they have a little bit of map control pushing up into connector here, clearing it slowly, and meanwhile Taz...
I think we're going to expect some facts in chat, because that was a crazy wallbang from Taz right there.
I completely missed
it.
Oscar.
I actually noticed that he was getting hit through the wall, but I didn't see that Taz got a dink, and that just happened, you know. And Snacks is very close to 2 people right here. Might be pushing towards him from connector, but it looks like they might actually not do this. And Oscar gets got off guard by Snacks.
Yeah, so it's looking good for Virtus.pro right now. 4-1 here, and HellRaisers 2 players left really. Oh, Stako going to be going down to Neo as well. This is just upsetting for HellRaisers. Schneider is going to be the last alive, and they're completely expecting his position. You can see Neo is going to be watching it, peeking out just as he throws out the flashbang. Schneider finding that frag, but nope, the refrag is going to come in from Pasha, so that's going to be the round again to Virtus.pro, and HellRaisers are going to be forced into yet another eco here.
Yeah, that was it all started with that unfortunate pick from Snacks on Oscar, losing that that 3rd player they had. Just gave them such a disadvantage that was really hard for them to win that round, and pretty much from there on VP had a easy round in the end, even though Schneider still got the kill on Neo.
Yeah, we are going to have a stop called in. Apparently one of the players has been DDoS, which is very unfortunate. Some people really are tragic. We are going to lose Taz, so hopefully that will come back shortly. But wow, that really is upsetting to see something like that happen. Let's just hope he timed out instead of anything else. Really, I'm not too sure. No confirmation just yet, so we are going to be waiting for that. But just going into a short stop here, hopefully, guys. Really, no word on this just yet. We're just going to be waiting for at least Virtus.pro to bring in a stand-in or anything. I guess he rage paused, whatever that's supposed to mean.
I don't know, I have no clue.
No.
I see they're having a bit of banter in the chat though. That's very, that's a bit funny. And we see Kucha leaving as well. He's also rage pausing, I guess. Oh, yeah, we see Taz joining back in. And now it's only waiting for Kucha.
Oh, so it's not a DDoS, it's just TDC'd.
Does this work hard today?
He just said in chat,
I think it all has to do with that wallbang, you know.
oh, it must be, dude, must be.
Yeah, it must be that. Kucha is just rebooting his PC, so it'll be... I guess it will take like 2 minutes if he has an SSD.
Yeah, it shouldn't be too long. Alright, yep, so just waiting for the players to rejoin, but again guys, welcome to the stream. I'm Hugo here with Samuel, and of course for those wondering, this is the Global Offensive Champions League, so very big amount of money on the line, $50,000 prize pool here, so obviously these teams are going to be taking it very seriously, hence why we're waiting for the players to rejoin the server. And be sure to check out the sponsors of today's game, SteelSeries, G2A and eGaming Bets, all great sponsors. Check out the links, SteelSeries.com, eGamingBets.com, and of course G2A.com. Check out those sites, guys. Be sure to head over there. And yeah, there's still no ETA on the players rejoining. Should be within the next few minutes, as Sam said, but not really too sure. We just got to wait, really. This is the issue with online CS. Sometimes you really have to go through a lot of delays. Well, LAN tournaments do get delays as well, to be fair, but the LAN tournament delays are usually easily fixable. And we are finally going to be going back into the game here, and of course,
I have a bug again where I see Jose Corbino on the.
No, he's back. It says in chat he's no longer coaching, so I'm not sure why he's in the team. Let's hope he doesn't do anything like drop any weapons for his team here and goes back into coaching. And still not sure why he's in the game. Finally, he is going to leave.
There we go.
I'm not sure what he's doing. I don't think he knows what he's doing really with the coach role right now. Finally, he's coaching. And the unpause will be called in. So money has been fixed. Virtus.pro, of course, 5-1 up. And going into the 7th round here, HellRaisers are going to be on a Nico with these Deagles and these Tech 9s, as Virtus.pro are looking very dominant with their buy as well. The fun thing about Virtus...
double op setup.
Oh yeah, double op. The fun thing about Virtus.pro though is how they don't actually... Because they're so strong with the weapons they use, the normal AKs, M4s, and then snacks for the occasional Mag 7 or whatever, P90. Virtus.pro don't go for these SMG buys to build up economy against ecoing players. So they know HellRaisers on eco at this point, but they don't buy up the MP9s to spray down HellRaisers rushing onto a site to pick up $900 or $800 a kill.
No, I think this is like part of their game, their confident play style, and that also has to do that they don't like you said, they don't pick up the SMGs very often. They're just like, well, I think we can do with these rifles, and we have the economy to do so. So why spend money on an SMG or trying to get even more bang whilst we're gonna win the round anyways? I think that's like the mental state or their mindset into that round. But it seems to be working out for them as they have won their fair share of tournaments.
Yeah, it's definitely true. Again, with confidence comes skill at that point. And finally going back into the game, guys. Sorry for all the delays, and we are going to see some heavy underpass play coming out from HellRaisers. Bomb in tow as well, and Pastor actually quite aggressive once again with this AWP. Very close considering he doesn't have a player to trade him if he does go down, and oh, he will go down. Just speaking of the devil, and Snacks is the only one even close to kind of get a defense, but he's also going to be finished off there by Schneider, and that's a double AWP already out of the hands, or a single AWP, sorry, already out of the hands of Virtus.pro and into the hands of HellRaisers. They are going to, of course, secure Snacks' rifle as well as they come onto the site, and a nice cross from Taz is going to be straight on the site. Schneider picking up that first frag with the AWP. Taz is not able to get that refrag, but Kuch is pushing close into the site, is not going to check the angle, and Taz is going to come out on top of that engagement. 3 versus 2 now, and although Virtus.pro have a nice lead with all their kind of armour and their rifles at least, HellRaisers have secured 2 rifles for their side, and there we go, lovely shot from Schneider through the edge of the smoke. He's going to take down Taz there and leaving just by Ali, but they don't know his position, and I've got to say, it is really a perfect one. He is just waiting for the push at this point. He's waiting for them to cross to the site, and they aren't going to do so. Angel, lovely flank, is going to come up from behind and secure that shot onto by Ali, securing HellRaisers a 2nd round on the board. And a pause is going to be called in again. Of course, we are going to be waiting.
Yeah, and with that eco of HellRaisers winning their round, Angel coming up behind, I think Tez it was, yeah. Getting that 2nd up, we see that now HellRaisers has a bit of an advantage economy-wise. So what one round can do.
Yeah, especially with the fragile CT economy though, because the issue is, if you look at the scoreboard, Virtus.pro picking up all this money from the wins, and then they lose a round. They lose all their players, have to rebuy completely, then win one. But the one they win is one where they lose all the players at the end of the round. So then they have nothing to save, and they have to completely rebuy after just getting their money reset. So they only have the money of the win to buy. And then, of course, if they lose that, they're back down again to nothing. So barely any economy to work with right here on Virtus.pro. Whereas HellRaisers, as you said, are going to be looking very dominant with theirs. And actually, this is interesting. Picking up a double AWP on the T side. HellRaisers, what are you doing?
It was not intentional. I think Angel picked it up on his way when he went towards Tez, his dead body. And he picked up the up, and I don't think, maybe he thought like, oh, let's go for that double up, or maybe he didn't notice it completely. But yeah, they do have the double up now, so I guess to try to make it work out. I could imagine him dropping it to Styko, but maybe he's going to keep it himself.
Could definitely be true, and Neo is finally going to rejoin, so that's good.
Wonder what VP is going to do this round. If they're going to do a crazy setup, if they're going to do a fast aggressive play to pick up that first player, get that advantage going. But
it's likely, yeah, with the VP playstyle, obviously Virtus.pro, it's likely they're going to be going for very aggressive and forward pushes. We are going to see Neo pick up a scout, so that's fun to see. And oh my god, what is this buy coming out from Virtus.pro? 2 AWPs and the scout ready. They're only 5-2 up, guys. Chill out with the confidence. You know, you got to watch out with these buys. Famous also to follow up on Taz and Bialy is yet to buy here. They're just going to be sorting out their economy at the moment, working out what they want, and Bialy just going for the pistol buys. That's safe, securing some economy and still keeping that that kit on the team. And we are going to see Neo pick one up as well. And Virtus.pro 5-2 up, but somehow on a triple scope buy. They are going to be going for 2, of course, AWPs here with a scout in tow. And Neo is going to be getting aggressive towards his park bench. He should be able to catch one player off guard if they do peek him, but no, just passive play from HellRaisers and Snacks. And what was that? Double kill through the wall, landing onto 2 players into HellRaisers, and that's going to be demolition coming out from Snacks. I can't believe I missed that. Virtus.pro going in so well to this round, and although HellRaisers still do have a double AWP to work with, shattered.
And that is what we said, like, VP needed something to start off this round good, and well, Snakes thought, let me do it twice as good as I can, let's get 2 kills instead of 1.
Yeah.
So yeah, but Oscar gets another one back in, he kills Neo. He can out of connector right now, trying to do the wallbang himself, but it looks like we have 2 AWPs and an AK right now against 4 players, of which one only has a pistol.
Yeah, this is going to be difficult. Oscar, though, is very low HP. Will get finished off by Pasha there, sitting in toilets. And now 2 players remain for HellRaisers. They are still going to have 1 AWP on them, so that's going to be on Angel here, trying to work his way towards toilets. But Pasha is right there in tow. Doesn't get hit by the flash, and he's just waiting for the close peek. Will happen. Lovely shot from Pasha, leaving just Kuchin out in a 1 versus 4, and this is going to be difficult. All we're seeing really at this point in time is just HellRaisers being left down to 1 versus 4, 1 versus 5, multiple rounds in a row, and a little tag through the wall there by Snacks. Going to finally finish off with a frag from the AWP, and Virtus.pro are 6-2 up.
I think it's safe to say that the AWPs are doing their work.
Yeah, definitely.
Very well.
I think we've seen more AWP kills than we have rifle kills this game. You know, AK and M4 kills.
Yeah. And we see a force up from HellRaisers again. 2 Tech 9s, 2 AKs, and an open Oscar. So I wonder what will happen right now. Creature's gonna go in fast into connector, and with him are 3 other players. So that is very interesting. Oscar's gonna go back up towards A. Maybe he's gonna try to get a peek into toilets. We don't know yet. We can't read the mind of the machine that is Oscar.
Yeah, but Pasha going to be holding the angle of the AWP. Does miss his first shot. Switches to the CZ75. Not going to land anything either. Nade following up, and now the HellRaisers players are just sitting and waiting for the smoke to run out. Molotov is going to follow up though, and he has almost run out of ammo with the CZ, so he's going to want to have to back off. And have to completely reload that. So he waits for the HellRaisers players to push in. We can see Virtus.pro has rotated a couple of players over towards his A site here. Bialy is pushed all the way from behind and got all this information where the HellRaisers are, and now he knows that outside of the A site, and this is where Bialy could get some serious shutdown frags. If they don't hurry up and push towards the site, Bialy could go huge, and a nice shot from Snyder is going to get traded out by Snacks, and meanwhile Bialy is pushing from behind. Neo coming in from stairs is also going to spot out a player, just missing it. We'll finally get that headshot through the wall. Snyder going down, and Bialy still in a very good position to punish the last 2 players. They have no idea he's here. If he sneaks up fast, he should be able to shut them down. Styko spots him out there with the AWP, gets a bit of a tag, 20 HP, and he will finish him off there. So HellRaisers securing yet another round. 6-3 here.
Yeah, and again, it's the AWP getting the last kill there in the round. We saw a lot of trades going in, and it went into the way of HellRaisers. If Bialy might have been a little bit faster on that flank, of course, him not knowing where they are, he doesn't really want to run out guns blazing, but if he would have been a little bit early, he might have got like 1 or 2 kills in toilets, and that could have given VP the round. So it was very close to a round for VP. Then again, it was well played from HellRaisers, getting the entries, getting the return frags, and yeah. Nothing else to say. Angel gets a first kill, Pasha gets a return, Oscar gets another one on Pasha. So now it's a 4 against 3, and this should be a huge advantage for HellRaisers right here. We see a rotate coming in from Neo and Bialy towards A. And we have Taz still on short. Maybe trying to peek this player who might come through short. We get taken down by Schneider. Straight in the face. 4 against 2, they're on the B-bomb side. This is open and clear. They're checking out the last corners. They're going to plant the bomb. And what will happen then is a mystery as of yet.
Yeah, really. Neo is going to be the only one who can really do anything as he pushes aggressively, and by Ali meanwhile on the B side will just get one tapped here, and it's just going to be Styko versus Neo here. They almost spot each other out. I think Neo got that information. We'll go for that shot, but he's going to go down there. So Styko landing that headshot with the AK-47 is going to finish him off, and that's going to be the 4th round for HellRaisers. Of course, this being HellRaisers map pick, they are going to want to get as many T-side rounds as possible going into the CT side, where I hope they'll have good setups at least. Virtus.pro looking very strong in their setups indeed, but these ecos are really lackluster from Virtus.pro. They're not actually picking up many frags on them at all. They're going to stick to the buy rounds here. Luckily, Neo is going to pick up a scope, so he's going to be going for that SSG. We'll be able to do some damage with that at least. And HellRaisers going to be throwing out a few nades just to at least force Neo back here. He's been playing the position very often so far this game. Oh, a little bit of a peek. He's going to get tagged quite low. Going for the jump shot, and he's going to land it as well. Schneider going down as he tries to follow it up, but Pasha, his teammate, is right behind, and he's going to shut down the players instead. Styko is still alive though, over towards the A site. Going to pick up one of his own, and Snacks is boosting up with this lovely little Virtus plow aggression, also getting a bit of damage off, but meanwhile Angel is going to be there to shut him down. Pasha, perfect angle here to go for some punishing plays. Angel still crossed to his left though. He's got the information from the sound of his shots, but the issue here is one player goes down from Virtus.pro, and he will do. This is now turning into a 2-on-2, so it's very equal here for HellRaisers versus Virtus.pro, and what was looking like a complete Virtus round is now going back to could HellRaisers possibly take this? They have AKs, they're not, empty on equipment, and Pasha going down is going to mean this is very likely indeed. Taz has got to rotate fast, so he's got to realise they're going towards the A site at this point. HellRaisers, 36 seconds left on the clock. They are finally going to be pushing up. I'm sure Taz will have heard the footsteps so far, and the 2 players now, HellRaisers, are of course low HP, so I definitely wouldn't count Taz out on succeeding in this 1 versus 2 here, but he needs to hurry up and get in there. He hasn't got a kit on him, and bomb will go down. A little bit of a jump spot from Angel. He will spot him out there. Both players will know where each other's positions are. Taz still coming into the site, waiting for this one shot. Needs to land a quick frag onto Angel, otherwise he's really going to struggle, and he's just sitting around waiting. He's definitely got this if he goes in all aggressive and tries to pick off one player on its own, but no, Styko instead getting that frag, and HellRaisers is securing 5 rounds in a row. Or not in a row, sorry, 5 rounds on the board.
Yeah, I can imagine one of the VP players being, come on guys, it was a 4v2, we should have won this easily. And it was all work to, it was all Angel and Styko, to be honest. They got all the frags in between them, and we see Angel going with a Tech 9 only, if I'm right. Is this true? Yeah, this is actually.
Yeah, of course he doesn't have
enough.
Oh, wait.
Anticipating this anti-eco, I guess.
He does have the economy to buy up an AK, so I'm not too sure why he's stuck with that Tech 9 there, but I guess they're knowing against Virtus.pro are on the eco, of course, so they don't want to waste too much money on rifles, where they're assuming maybe they lose one player to a close-range pistol, and then they can secure that rifle on Angel without having to spend too much money. It's a viable strategy. I forgot that Virtus.pro were on eco, of course, so that's why HellRaisers did that. Which is perfectly good, but the only issue is, of course, if Virtus.pro go for the force buy and they shut down a few of the players of HellRaisers, it could be really bad for Angel. There we go, he's going to go down.
The prediction that came in from you right there was 100% right, as that did happen. One player went down close range, and it was Angel with the Tech 9.
Yeah, lucky he didn't buy up an AK then, perfectly good strategy, and we are going to see the rest of the Virtus.pro players just get dropped by HellRaisers here, taking control of the site. Bomb going down as well, almost, reckoning that $300 bonus for the plant. And 6-6 is the scoreline. HellRaisers with a very strong T-side so far. Virtus.pro are meant to be, of course, a very strong overpass team, but right now they're not showing it off so much. They are being forced into a lot of ecos here, and they haven't utilised the AWBs in the last couple of rounds, like they have been doing, obviously going into the first few, so that's kind of the issue for Virtus.pro. They are very strong AWP players on overpass.
They were able to buy up those orbs very early into the game, and then later on, when they had the other rival rounds on CT, they weren't able to. So they might have been able to eco one more, go for that double orb setup, maybe get those rounds in, grind it out a little bit. But it looks like they just want to go with the 5M4s, and it's not really working now. Until Taz and Neo both pick up a kill right there on Monster, and the advantage goes back to VP, who were down in a 5v4 and now are in a 4v3. Even though we have seen in the last few rounds that this might not be a problem for HellRaisers.
Yeah, and Neo here is quite low HP, but of course he has got 3 teammates to back him up here. HellRaisers actually not pushed too aggressively into the site, and this is the thing, Virtus.pro's playstyle is so unique. They haven't even seen the bomb or got the bomb down, yet they're still aggressing towards the HellRaisers players, knowing they can win these Angels, and they are doing so. Pasha picking up yet another kill onto Angels, going to leave Oscar alone, but Neo's right there to shut him down. Really, in that kind of situation, the normal default CT play would just be hold the site. Hold. They could actually see the bomb drop there in pit. They could just wait for HellRaisers to try and get the bomb down and then shut them down. One bomb planter means that one player's got no gun in his hand, so therefore you have a huge advantage going into that. And regardless, Virtus.pro get aggressive, they get impatient, they push, and they get those frags. Somehow, of course, Virtus.pro are strong aimers, so that's probably why they went for the aggression, but a very questionable decision, really, if they lost that. That'd be completely why they lost it. So,
yeah,
very interesting either way.
I would say VP is that big bully in school who just keeps on hitting you, and they don't really expect you to hit back, and once they get hit back, like they did in the 4v2, they lose it. So I guess that if you are capable of killing them, then you can win the round, but the VP still was just showing a lot of confidence when they are doing stuff like that, and I do appreciate that. It's fun to watch, and they get it going. Even though Neo was very low, he picked up the last kill and even got the dink on the same player before, so it was very interesting to see. And now we're seeing a bit of an A setup for HellRaisers right here. You got one player in connector. I believe it's Schneider. He gets taken out with Snacks, and that's the bomb down. So we might see maybe a refrag from Stiko here. Psycho. No, Snacks gets another one. And Psycho just walks past Pasha. And he's surely going to get this kill right now if he goes for it. But Snacks actually takes down Psycho, so he got 3 kills already. And that's a 4th. Now he gets taken down by Oscar, and it's now down to Oscar to lose a round against Neo, apparently.
Yeah, Virtus.pro securing now 8-6. They're a very strong round indeed, and as you said, Snacks playing very dominantly with that AWP, holding them off, and we are going to be going to the last round of the first map here in this semi-final, of course, in the CL.
Yeah, and I think that VP do want to have this 9th round. Maybe pick up the pistol round, and that will be maybe for them an easier way towards the win. HellRaisers definitely want to get this 7th round. Hopefully get the pistol for them, and then they have an easier way into their CT half.
Oh, lovely shot by Schneider.
Contributes to that by getting the first frag, picking up the AWP for his team, maybe for himself actually. And now we see a 5 against 4 favoring the T set, of course. And we got Pasha going in towards long, and we got Neo on the A bomb side.
Yeah, but the issue is here is HellRaisers, already 6 rounds on the boards means they've secured, much more than you'd expect against a team like Virtus.pro. And if they can secure 7, they'll be looking very, very good going into the second half. And Pasha biceps takes out Schneider there over on long. And meanwhile, HellRaisers are going to be finally pushing towards the A side. But this is where the stack of Virtus.pro is. They have 3 players over on A, and the 4th one going to be rotating in. As Psycho picks up yet another frag here, and Neo still here alone on the site as his teammate joins him there from stairs, and that's going to be Taz. And Neo needs to pick up a frag. Lovely shot through the smoke from Oscar. It's going to put him down to 15 HP, and they've got a lovely crossfire going here. He needs to peek out, he needs to get one of these key frags, and Psycho pushing through the smoke is not going to be punished for it. Neo going instead towards long, where Angel lurks in position. Lovely shot again through the smoke. What are these smoke shots with the AWPs? And they're just going to completely overrun the A site here. Only Bailey left. Coming in from B site, he is going to be going for some shots, but no, Psycho's going to be shutting down there. So that's going to be around to HellRaisers, and that'll be the first half over the first map of course this best of 3 semi-final in the Global Offensive Champions League.
Yeah, and it's just a very good haul for HellRaisers, especially as they were down, I believe, 6-2, as I can see. Yeah, they won 4 rounds in a row, got it back to 6-6. And then VP looked like they were picking it up again, going that 8-6 lead, and then HellRaisers still brought it back to an 8-7, so looks like this is a very good start for HellRaisers to get back into the game, I guess. Get this lead going if they win the pistol round. Well, of course, they will draw first, but
yeah, well, yeah. Again, if you take the pistol round, obviously you have a bit of an advantage going into the next 2. Of course, if the enemies don't get the bomb down, so it's likely that it's usual, at least, if you pick up the pistol and the bomb plant doesn't go down, you secure the next 2. But obviously there are upsets, and Virtus.pro are one of those teams that definitely cause upsets with their force buys. So I definitely would count them out if HellRaisers do take the pistol. But again, it is all on the pistol round, and we will be going into it shortly. Just going to be waiting for Neo to reconnect to the server. Not too sure what's up with him. Did he disconnect or timeout?
Yeah.
he disconnected, so he shouldn't be too long. Hasn't been timed out or whatever. So just sit around and wait for a few minutes.
Yeah, and there have been a little bit of issues with GoTV with the players, but surely we'll start quite soon, fast enough for us to again be happy, be energetic, get all freshed up, get this game going. We want to see some high quality Counter-Strike action, I guess, and that's what you guys want to see. And I hope that we can provide that for you guys.
And be sure, guys, to check out my mixtape. Links just on the screen now. Obviously, I'm joking, but
Straightfire.com.
Straightfire.com. There we go. Lovely. Yeah, just go to that link, guys. I'm joking,
Probably,
of course.
It probably does exist, you know.
No, I
Straightfire.
was actually writing my Twitter up on the screen with the map drawer. I was just joking. But guys, of course, just hang out for a couple of minutes. We should be going back into the game shortly. Just waiting for Neo to reconnect again. No ETAs, sorry about that. But this is looking like a very good best of 3 so far. You know, Virtus.pro already securing 8 rounds against HellRaisers on their map pick. Strong. I'd really say both teams are performing as expected. Well, HellRaisers did pick this map, which is why obviously they secured so many rounds on the T side. Virtus.pro are also very strong on overpass, so you definitely can't count them out here, picking up 8 rounds on the T side, on the CT side. And as we switch in, I don't think either team has a huge advantage. HellRaisers have had their time to shine. They've definitely proven it. But going into the CT side, a lot of it depends on not only setups being perfect, but also the enemy team, the T side, not having better strategies than you can hold with your setups and you can counter. Because anti-stratting obviously is such an important part of the CT side, and HellRaisers aren't the biggest anti-strat team. They're more, I don't want to say it sounds insulting, but they're more of a puggy style of a CT team than they are an anti-strat team like you could say someone like Cloud9 or eFrag is. So yeah, it's interesting going into the second half to see how HellRaisers will whether they'll break under the pressure of Virtus plows T sides, or if they're going to be able to hold back against it. But all the players are going to be connecting to the server, so we should be readying up in just a few seconds and going into the second half, guys.
Yeah, I have to say that when I saw the video and I was like, HellRaisers, they pick overpass. You don't really know what's going to happen. You don't know how HellRaisers is going to do with this lineup. Of course, I don't think that Schneider is the definite 5th player, or is he? I still don't know if that's sure, but they'll be calling in English, so for some of the players there might be a little bit of a language barrier, there might be a little bit of difficulty calling out some of the positions.
Well, no, they've played with them for a while now. I think they should be okay with at least doing that. You know, usually you find out mid call outs if you struggle with that. And we're going to be going to the pistol round here of the second half. Virtus.pro, look at this buy, triple nade buy, going for the double armor as well. So unless they got some kind of fake strategy going into this round, I don't think these nades are really required. Of course, they could set by early towards the B site here, throw over some smokes towards B, cause a rotate, and then use the other 2 players, Taz and Snacks, who are going towards A, to use them both for after plant, or at least getting the bomb down. Overpass is one of those maps where you can just smoke off the site and plant without even having to peek against a single player. And Neo coming out here out of toilets is going to be spotted out by 2 players. Stryker finding that shot, and Pasha coming out from long to try and get the refrag. It's not going to do so. Low HP on Stryker, or at least minus 50, and the frag is not coming out. Finally, Pasha with that Glock somehow picks up the long range frag, and now it's back down to a 4 versus 4 here. And HellRaisers, good setups here, playing for retake on B as well, and they've still got a kid on Snyder, but Oscar's quite aggressively pushed up towards A, so if he goes down, Pasha, Virtus.pro, sorry, have all the leverage going into this round, and the smokes are going to come out towards the B site. And is this the fake we were talking about? Snacks is going back towards A. Yes, it is. They're going to be going for it, and Oscar here coming out of toilets is going to spot out Snacks. That's the bomb down for HellRaisers. Perfect positional play now, and Oscar following up with a nade will do a bit of damage onto Taz, but he doesn't realise that Flash is going to be incoming. Runs away from it a little bit, but Pasha actually getting that frag instead. So lovely play from the team there, not having to over-peak there on Taz, and actually securing the bomb back in the hands of Virtus.pro with only 20 seconds left. Oh, lovely one tap from Pasha. They are still going to be pushing it to the site. He needs to follow up. He needs to capitalise on this early 2 frags, and he's not going to do so as Angel gets the refrag right onto him, and now Taz is down to a 1 versus 2 with 12 seconds left on the clock. He needs to commit to the plant now. He's got no chance. He's going to be repositioning here, but they're coming in from the flank. He turns around, and Kucha finds that headshot. So HellRaisers securing the pistol round here, and Virtus.pro so close yet so far. Lovely position from Oscar, shutting down 2 of the players of Virtus.pro, and so unlucky really. That rotate from Oscar. I think Virtus.pro were expecting him to rotate back through CT spawn. He didn't do so, obviously. He pushed right through connector, or attempted to, and that's where he caught the bomb off guard. So lovely play from Oscar is going to pretty much secure HellRaisers that round, and now we are going to be going to the buy. And HellRaisers are not playing around. They go for the full rifles here, apart from one SMG there on Schneider. And again, playing a similar position, back on the B retake here. Instead of playing too aggressively. So if Virtus.pro go towards it with the bomb here, they should definitely be able to get a plant down without too much of an issue here. Snacks is going to be the bomb player, and they are going to be pushing out towards water here. Of course, Virtus.pro are on a force buy here, so they do have the armor to work with if HellRaisers do decide to try and spray them down from this boost here on Angel, and he is going to have the perfect position to spot players out. Pasha going to miss that scout shot. Angel still following up with some bullets. He isn't going to land too much. 34 HP on Pasha, and a nade will actually follow up and finish him off, and now Virtus.pro have control of the B site. The bomb will be going down on Snacks, and that's the money bonus, or the injection secured for Virtus.pro. And Angel coming in from CT spawn will pick up one of the Snacks there. All coming in hot now. 4 players pushing straight in, and this is going to be destruction here. Neo picks up one with the scout, but it's going to all be going to Vayne as Virtus.pro just get completely shut down by HellRaisers, and the defuse will come in shortly. So that's going to be the round 9-8 here, and HellRaisers have a good economy going into this. You know, a lot of frags, and Schneider just playing with a bomb, not messing around too much. So he's going to stick the defuse on the last one there.
Yeah, and I think I really like that setup from Angel and Pitcher right there, doing one of the more known boost spots, but still very effective, as you could have seen in the pistol round, where Angel did get, I believe, a headshot on someone coming through Monster, so that was good. And then getting the early spot on Pasha with the scout right there, doing in some damage, then a nade gets thrown, Pasha goes down, you go into the 5v4, the bomb does get put down, but they still do get the round, obviously, as they were in the advantage of a 5v4. And we see the HellRaisers read into this connected push very well when we get Stico and Schneider now right there. And Snacks and Taz just go out, they don't even check it. They don't go up on the stairs. They do close the doors though, so they will know when the doors get opened. And nobody's watching it though, so there's Taz getting taken down, and there's Snacks getting taken down by Schneider. Well played with the EMP. Last 3 players were towards Monster. And Pasha's the one staying in the back a little bit. Schneider gets a 3rd frag, Angel gets another one, Bayali gets Schneider, Kucha gets the last, and there you go. Round over, pick up the Tech 9 guys, and I think that is the first full buy we'll see. 5 AKs across the board for VP. We see 2 M4s, 2 from us, 2 from us, and a open Oscar. So I wonder what the setup will be this time, if it will be similar for Angel and Kucha, but I don't think so. I think Angel and Kucha are going to play a bit differently this time. Angel going in for a bit of early aggression on short, putting down a molly on the door. We see Taz and Snacks going up the stairs, trying maybe to bait out a player from toilets as they are going for an A push. We see Bayali coming in together with them. Now you see 4 players stacked up towards the toilets area. We got 1 player on long, that is Oscar with the AWP. And we got 1 player still in toilets, that is, I believe, Styko, yeah. And we got Schneider already on site. Angel has also brought in the rotate.
Yeah, now, but what's interesting to note is Virtus.pro, while they have got all 5 players pushed towards this A site, you can notice they're not actually committing to anything yet. They're not pushed so aggressively up that they can't back off. A lovely shot from Pasha to do the smoke onto Oscar, and Angel is going to follow up with a nice double kill, and Styko with a good position is also going to punish one. This is going to be a complete shutdown right now from HellRaisers. Actually turned around back on his heels from Pasha as he picks up a nice double kill, finishing one off on Styko as well, and he's got all the time in the world here. Bomb in his hands as well. He can easily go to the B site, but of course the only issue is he has no idea where Kucha is. He's coming from bank here, and I don't think Pasha realises this, just holding off stairs, but he has got a good position, so if Kucha pushes too aggressively and Pasha can find the shot, and he will do so. Lovely round there from Virtus.pro. Pasha securing a triple kill and actually securing in the round, so very dominant play from him, including his first shot obviously through the smoke onto Oscar. But yeah, what was interesting, I was just saying before Pasha goes huge, Virtus.pro were pushed up towards A short, yet they weren't so aggressive that he couldn't back off and go back towards a B site, because obviously if they spotted HellRaisers have 4 players on A, they would definitely go for some fake smokes and then rotate, but of course they just actually somehow committed to the push and took the round very confidently there. And a lovely shot from Styko is going to be doing some leg damage onto Pasha, loses his thighs there down to 15 HP, and I'm not sure what happened with Angel, but he doesn't actually have a rifle at the moment. He's only got a pistol, a USB,
yeah,
so
that
maybe
is
a bit of a communication error. Oh, okay, he's going to be dropped to Famis instead. Nope, they're swapping it back. They have no idea what they're doing.
I think they're juggling around the weapons on the B-bomb side. A bit of a new setup. The last round it was down to the plays of Neo and Pasha basically. Neo getting the double frag on Toilets was very key to them winning the round actually.
Yeah, but at the moment, it looks like Virtus.pro are going to be finally heading towards the B site, where a couple of players are on Wait Schneider here, obviously with this Famous. Going to be dropping down a Molotov, spotting out one player. It's going to be Taz as well. Taz finding that frag, so that's the opening kill for Virtus.pro here, and HellRaisers are at a deficit. Angel not having the gun is finally going to be able to secure a Famous here, and his teammates are going to be rotating into the side, but Virtus.pro pushing aggressively on in. Oscar finds that first frag with the AWP, still here in pit though. They haven't actually punished him yet. If they could go this boost onto the site, he could do some serious damage, but a player's coming from behind. That's going to be Snacks, but Snacks is no more as Oscar finds another frag, and he will go down finally to the man, the myth, the legend, Pasha Biceps. And now by early, it's going to be last alive, but Styko's going to finish him off. And two players on HellRaisers, both low as well. Definitely doable, but regardless, a round it is going to go to HellRaisers. And the defuse will follow in shortly, and hopefully Angel will be able to take a rifle. He's still on that USB, despite the round being, you know, completely an end. And let's hope he can just secure an AK or an M4, and even an AWP. He completely ran past that AWP though. Obviously,
I think he did not notice it.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about that, but either way, HellRaisers is up 11-9 here, so a solid TT side going into this, and Virtus.pro are going to be going for what looks like a 4-spy here. AWP and Pasha. The rest of the players are going to be just going for the eco here, so maybe either a miscommunication error or just going for the risky play to buy up Pasha and AWP so you can get some early opening frags for Virtus.pro. Maybe the ecos could storm onto them, but still very interesting buy regardless. And they can work around Pasha with this AWP. This could definitely be doable for Virtus.pro. They just need to use him to his full potential and use him to get into those sites and get those picks, while the rest of his team just crowd in and take the bullets for him.
Yeah, Pasha got completely denied into that early frag on Monster, as there was a player who was going to peek it out, but the smoke came in, and another smoke comes in, and now it's Kutcher right there behind the smoke, spraying through a few bullets, maybe hitting Pasha, hopefully, but it didn't happen. Yeah, this buy is a bit awkward now that they don't get an early first frag. They have a PG-50, they have a Deagle, they have a CZ and a Tech 9, but really they want to get like a fast play going in right here, maybe saving a weapon for another player or getting another weapon, obtaining one, and then going in for the plant. But it looks like Pasha's patiently going into the side and trying to get his first frag, and he spots Kutcher most likely. Yeah, he does spot him, so he gives out the information to his teammate. They get flashed out twice.
They will be pushing into the site. Angel, first frag, will get traded out there shortly by Pasha. He's going to be pushing straight in. Kutcher also finding one onto Neo, and now Pasha trying to retrieve a second shot, but he isn't going to land it. Missing two in a row now, and he needs to hurry up and get a refrag. Will do so finally, and now only two players remain for HellRaisers. With 10 seconds left on the clock, this is going to be impossible as Oscar finishes him from the heaven above, and HellRaisers securing 12-9 here. And Virtus.pro are going to have to eco, of course. Pasha not having any money to work with as well, $2,000 on him. So upsetting, at least, for Virtus.pro. They're not looking good going into this situation, but they are going to be going for the full spy. Who cares about economy really at this point? The plow needs to come into action very shortly though if they want to have any chance of securing this first map. Of course, this is HellRaisers map pick, so second map of course being Mirage. I'd say they definitely have an advantage on that. HellRaisers haven't seen too much from the Mirage, even with Schneider, the new addition to join HellRaisers, at least as a stand or a permanent player. I'm not sure which one it is, but regardless, lovely shot there from Taz. He is going to be open out the round. I think the plow is in action, boys. I think they are going to be going straight into the B site. Molotovs and smokes following up. They have a complete wall of smokes, and HellRaisers coming from the flank indeed. Snacks picks up one, but Oscar is right there to get that refrag, and there are only two players remain for HellRaisers. They are coming in from different positions though, so trades will not be active right now, and I'm not sure if they're going to be going for this save here, or at least going for exit frags. As Virtus.pro get the bomb down, and with a kit on Styko, but realistically no chance of them being able to retake this round in this position with Virtus.pro's afterplants should be very difficult indeed. And Neo is going to be chasing. He's just running up straight onto the A site, not actually checking any of the CT tunnels, which is where the last two players lurk. And Styko, is he going to be going for a cheeky ninja here onto the B site? He's going to be running straight on. There's still a player right here in its midst. Taz is going to pick up that headshot, so he's going to be going down, leaving just Oscar here up and bank. So unlucky, and Taz is putting a little insult to injury smiley face in chat. That would have been fun to see Sniker get that ninja defuse there.
That would have been on Reddit multiple times, most likely.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oddshot Inc.
And I think now we're going to see another buy up from VP, of course. And yeah, now we're going to see HellRaisers with a one up, of course, saved by Oscar. But even though they have won almost every single round in this half, because they lost one round like 3 rounds ago. They have a bit of a less good of economy, and they would have to go once again after that bomb got planted and exploded. So
yeah, of course, and Virtus.pro securing this round, of course, does go for a little bit of a reset on the economy of the loss bonus, so they need to win this one, otherwise they're going to be back down to $1,400 per loss. And of course, HellRaisers being on an eco gives them the chance to do that, and it seems like, of course, HellRaisers is doing the similar thing to Virtus.pro the other round, with Pasha going for the AWP. Obviously, Oscar saved it this time, but it starts an AWP surrounded by pistol players, so I can imagine not too much is going to come out of this round. The only chance they have, of course, is Oscar. Neo is quite low HP, so a pistol could definitely take him out, but at least long ranges HellRaisers are playing. I'm not too sure how they're really going to be getting these key frags onto Virtus.pro players at least, and Oscar is going to be pushing very aggressively for a CT player as Virtus.pro storming towards a B site. The site is under control and the bomb will be going down very shortly, and the retake is going to be in action from HellRaisers. They have nothing to lose here apart from this AWP on Oscar, which I can imagine they will be saving. The rest of the players are, of course, just going to be running straight in. They have basically nothing to lose here, so they have no reason to save apart from this AWP. So HellRaisers are going to be down yet another round, 11 to Virtus.pro, and Oscar, lovely exit frag onto Neo as well.
yeah, and you see the save was coming in from Schneider. He picked up the gun as Bayali was walking towards him. Oscar misses the shot. He doesn't get taken down, of course. The bomb was exploded. The round doesn't take very long to end after that, and he saves that up for the second round in a row. He did get one exit frag, of course, but they weren't able to secure that one rival on Neo, so it's a bit unlucky for them. And now he's going to go for an early pick on a first CFS play. He doesn't hit him though. And we again see plays close with pistols. Shanks gets taken down by Oscar, also gets taken down by Neo. And now it's a 3 against 4 situation in the favor of the T's. And we see Neo going in for a quick peek, but he doesn't go into the connector area. And it's probably going to be an A play. Yeah, he does take down Suko though, and came out of connector.
Well, what was unlucky for HellRaisers this round, as you can see, although they do have a couple of $1,000 left in the bank, they did go for these pistols in the armor, aside from Kucha there. I think all of the players got armor along with their pistols, just to try and secure a little bit of either economical damage or try to save a rifle off Virtus.pro here. But they do just get completely shut down. Obviously, they will be able to fall by this round, getting that money loss bonus up in the bank.
Last round they were just under 4k, so they couldn't buy, they couldn't justify a buy anymore. It was a bit unlucky for Oscar because he does have to rebuy the AWP right now. If they would have been able to buy last round, and they would have might have maybe run around. Come on, I gotta keep on articulating correctly. Then it goes all right, I guess. But yeah, if they won that round, then it would have been better for the economy, of course. But Oscar lost the AWP. He does get blah. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna take a break. You go. You go.
No problem. Yeah, Virtus.pro playing very passive at the moment. Finally going to be filing out towards the A site up through long. Oscar is going to be spotting out the player, so he gets a little bit of information, but is going to back off of that. And the bomb has actually pushed up quite aggressively on its own, so I'm not too sure of that decision-making process from Neo here. It's giving away the position of the bomb very early. It's going to give HellRaisers a chance to rotate players in. You can see they're doing that here. Look at this aggression from HellRaisers, just pushing all the way out onto the A site here. That's going to be Angel, pushed all the way up towards toilet. So if by early comes that connector, Angel could definitely shut him down. He will do so. Angel just spotting him out, not going to land that shot though. And the Virtus.pro players are still slowly pushing towards the A site. This is where, of course, HellRaisers are very dominantly stacked. 4 players over. We are going to see a rotate coming in from Schneider, but actually, nope, no, they're going back towards B. So, bad read coming out from HellRaisers as they rotate 2 players over towards B, but Virtus.pro are still in the midst of the A site, and they are going to be pushing in Neo, finding that first frag onto Striker. There's still 4 more to find though, and they're all over on the wrong side. This is so unlucky for HellRaisers. The bomb is going to be going down shortly over towards A. I don't think Virtus.pro expected this. So unlucky. HellRaisers having 4 players over towards A and then rotating 4 of them, or 3 of them over towards B. It's just the worst possible decision, and they had absolutely no information to work off it. So very unlucky, but very good play from Virtus.pro, not giving away their positions too early despite showing the bomb at the beginning of the round. They didn't didn't actually commit to any pushes too early and allowed HellRaisers to go for that rotate. And this round is going to be very solidly Virtus.pro's. HellRaisers have basically no time to retake this with no kit on them, and they are going to be saving their rifles here and an AWP on Oscar. So Virtus.pro should be able to exit without too much of a challenge here. Taz is going to be the only one who may stand a chance to at least get a frag, but with 3 players all saving in the same position for HellRaisers, this is going to be very difficult for him to come out of this alive, and I don't really see him doing it. Maybe peeking up in a few seconds. We'll spot out one player. It's going to be crucial for the players peeking him at the same time as Schneider finds that shot instead. And Virtus.pro going from a, what was it, like a 9-12 deficit or a 9-11 deficit up to 13-12 is looking very good at the moment, and they only need to secure 2 more to get the match point.
Yeah, the mind games were playing tricks on HellRaisers as they went towards the B-bomb site, but it was an A execute, or an A play at least, from VP. And we see that they do have 4 Molotovs right now, so I'm excited to see something, as they're gonna probably molly out some of the key positions which they could be holding from on the HellRaisers site. We do see a bit of a play towards A. Of course, like you said, as they've been doing a lot so far, they're not really committing towards one of the sites, and we see a peek out from Oscar. He doesn't get the first hit, he doesn't get any contact, but Pasha didn't do that as well, so we might be able to see something interesting here as there's players going into the toilet area. Again, not really committed towards this A-bomb site. I think they're just playing for this first frag. Angel's waiting around the corner, and he hoped for Neo to peek around, but he didn't do it, because he's a patient little smart guy.
Angel, meanwhile, getting aggressive on long is going to be taken out Neo. So HellRaisers up a man here going into this 26th round. And Angel, I'm not too sure why he's just jump spotting here. If a player comes around the corner with the new hitboxes, anyone can easily land that shot. He has so much of his body peeking though, he's just going to secure an AK instead. And Virtus.pro pushing straight onto the B site here, should be able to get the bomb down in tow, and Oscar does get a frag onto Pasha Biceps, but it might be a consolation frag as Snacks picks up Kucha, and now it's a 3 versus 3, but no HP from Snacks means it's definitely close for HellRaisers here. Oscar going to be just pushing through the smoke, but Taz is still lying in wait. Finds one, and Styko actually getting a refrag right through the smoke as well. He's going to land a headshot onto Taz, and now it's just down to Styko. He picks up one frag onto Snacks, but it's still by Ellie over here in pit, and he's going to be going out towards Monster. If he's going to stick this bomb, this could be huge, but no, he's going to be going for the fake. Going for the aggression, and by Ali will shut him down there. So Virtus.pro securing 14 rounds on the board.
And I think if HellRaisers is going to refute this demo, they'll be devastated by the fact that they just saw Snacks getting 2 frags with 3 HP basically in water. A very open position. As Oscar was walking towards him, he got taken down by Taz. He saved him right there. Snacks gets 2 frags, and they pretty much secured the round right there. The 1v1, of course, wasn't the advantage for Psycho, maybe having the biggest advantage, but he got taken down, and we see a 14-12 lead right here, getting back 5 rounds in a row for Virtus.pro. Maximum loss bonus for HellRaisers right here, so they'll be able to justify by probably almost every single round from now on, if they do actually not lose 2 in a row.
Yeah, but look at his aggression from Styko. He's pushed all the way up behind, as we saw Bayali did in the first half, and he could easily shut some players down here. We have got Neo still pushing up towards the A site, and meanwhile Taz is definitely in a punishable position here, but Styko's instead going to go towards A long as Neo meanwhile takes out Angel over on the A site, and now they're going to be pushing into the site. Lovely shot from Snyder. He's going to be shutting down yet another player. He picks up a double as well, so this has completely turned around on its heels. There's only 2 players remain for Virtus.pro, but Pasha, look at him in the site. He's pushed all the way up. This could be so ninja. If he went towards B now, this could be absolutely huge. He's going to drop a smoke on the site, and it looks like he's going towards B. If Taz can cause a bit of a distraction towards A, they'll have no idea. He misses a shot though, finally lands onto Psycho, and Pasha meanwhile can actually go towards the B site, and now Taz can rotate, and they have no idea. This is perfect play from Pasha. Instead of peeking out on the A site and doing the aggressive thing and trying to find frags, he's instead going to get the plant over towards B, and HellRaisers have both players in the wrong position. Plant going out in a very open position as well, so this is perfect for Pasha. They've spotted him out, but it's too late. The bomb is already down, and this is when it goes good for Virtus.pro. As long as HellRaisers don't pick up this first frag and turn it into a 2-on-1, Virtus.pro should be good going into this round. And a bit of a peek coming out from Schneider. Pasha is going to hopefully go for this refrag, but Pasha is such a ninja today. What is up with him? He picks up another one to Schneider, and now only Kucha remains in this 1 versus 1, but he can stick this defuse. However, Pasha, obviously thinking about this, does plant it in the open, and Kucha will find that frag, so unlucky. Commiserations to Pasha, and there's just enough. Oh no, there's not enough time for the defuse. He doesn't have a kit, and HellRaisers are going to lose that round, securing Virtus.pro the 15 scoreline and going into match point.
I think there's only one way. Pasha himself would say this. Full control, my friend. That was just insane. What an intelligent play right there from Pasha. Going down to be getting that bomb plant in the open, so he'd be able to get the refrag or get the kill on the bomb diffuser if that happened from every single position. But he got taken down. Kuch didn't get the defuse, and that's very unfortunate for HellRaisers. Getting all the kills, but don't getting the defuse is just yeah, devastating, as we could say the least.
But 15 rounds to Virtus.pro, they've really come back from a deficit, and now securing match point is going to mean they're looking very good in this first map. Of course, HellRaisers map picks, so Virtus.pro should not have this by the books, but instead they will. And HellRaisers are going to have to pick up 3 rounds in a row, and of course if they pick this one up, they'll have a bit of money to work with next round. But again, if they lose like 5 players and then pick it up on you know, just pick it up, or, sorry, lose 4 players and just pick it up, they will have basically no money going into the next round, and you know, they'll be in an even worse spot than they are now. So it's very important they retain not only the round, but as many players as they can possible alive, because they need this economy, they need to build it up for the final round of the 15-14 scoreline. But really, this is going to be difficult for HellRaisers. Securing 3 rounds in this position is not going to be easy, and Neo is going to be spotting out one player. He does shut down Angel, and this is so good now for Virtus.pro, but Styko's right there with a refrag, and he's going to go out for a second, taking out Pasha as well, and HellRaisers so staying in the game a little bit longer as Styko picks up a very much needed double kill here, and now Oscar coming out from Connector is going to spot out one player. Byali going down, and HellRaisers want to keep this game going on a bit longer. Snacks doesn't want that happening though, as he gets a refrag onto Oscar, and now all 3 players of HellRaisers are pushing towards the B site. Now it's just Taz here over in pit, and he will be finished off. So HellRaisers up to 13-15. As I was saying, they need to retain as much guns as they can. They are definitely going to be doing that. Such good economy now. They can drop for their teammates and then buy up full nades and get those kits as well. That obviously, who was it the other round that didn't have the diffuse? Angel sorry, Kucha. Kucha needed that kit the other round, and now they're going to have 4 to support that. So very, very good buy from HellRaisers. They aren't looking too shabby going into the second last round. And of course, if they win this, then Virtus.pro are going to be forced into an eco situation. Of course, they're going to get the bomb down. So this is pretty much match point, I'd say. This as Styko picks up a double and connecting. This is so huge now for HellRaisers. They have such a good advantage. And of course, yeah, as I said, if Virtus.pro lose this, it could definitely go to overtime, ladies and gentlemen. And Oscar taking out Neo, but Byali's going to be there right now to get the refrag, and now only 3 players remain for HellRaisers. This nade could turn it into 2 as Styko takes it, but no, he's just going to be in a perfect position to hold this off. And oh, this is so close right now. Virtus.pro need to equalise this into a 2-on-2. They need to capitalise on this man advantage that HellRaisers have, and they don't even have the bomb. And the bomb is actually dropped in Connector in a perfect position from Styko. Is going to mean it's very difficult for him, for any of the Virtus.pro players to shut him down. Oh, but he's actually supported by Angel here, so he's got such a good crossfire. He's holding Angel's right, and Angel's holding the bomb. So yeah, I think Byali realises he's letting Pasha flank from all the way around. They've got so much time to work with, but they need to hurry up. Of course, they can't get all 3 of the kills. It's very unlikely. They're going to need to be able to get the bomb plant as well. So Pasha needs to hurry up on this flank. It's so unlucky how far he is away, and with 30 seconds left on the clock, Byali's going to have to go for it. He drops a flash, follows up and pushes in, does spot out one player. Pasha's going to be there from the flank, does pick up a frag of his own, but he's going to be spotted out by a player. Just runs straight out with a flash in his hands, and he's going to go down. Oh, Pasha, I was believing that. I felt the dream, and Virtus.pro 15-14 now, and Styko and Kucha only being last alive with 10 HP each, and we are going to be going into the last round of the first map, unless of course we go to overtime, which is very likely at this point. With the economy of Virtus.pro, they aren't going to have many nades to work with on 2 of the players. They are actually going to be able to get an almost full buy. 1 Tech 9 there on Snacks. Rest of them are just going to be going for AKs, but this is so close here.
Yeah, when you saw that happening, when Pasha peeked out from short, throwing in that flash, spotting Kucha, thinking to himself, oh geez, what's gonna happen now? Going back in, going for another peek, you're like, oh my god, the dream would be that Pasha does get the kill right here, and that they do win the round, but unfortunately for the Poles it did not happen, and now we see not a really good smoke from Kucha here. He's peeking out long. We see 3 players towards short, pushing in with the Tech 9 and the AKs, and it's Snacks, it's the Beast, it's the Virtus Plow himself, the one-man Plow going in with the Tech 9.
Oh, but they're just going to run straight into the site here. HellRaisers in such good position to shut them down. Snacks will pick up one. Pasha and Taz also finding frags of their own, and Styko and Angel are going to be there with a couple of returns as well. Now it's down to a 2 versus 3, and Oscar coming in through the smoke could do some serious punishing here. He's pushing in through short. Bomb will go down though, and it's a really good plant position as well for Virtus.pro for their after plants here as well. You can easily wallbang this, and Neo's going to take down Angel, leaving just Oscar alone in this 1 versus 3. He's going to be throwing out a nade. This is going to be a very difficult clutch. He will find 1 frag, but there's still 2 more to find. Oscar using all of his nades to his advantage. Molotov going out over in pit as well, and the smoke is going to go on the bomb. If he sticks his ninja defuse, it could be huge, but no, Pasha is going to take him out, and that's going to secure the first map there to Virtus.pro. 16-14 on DE overpass.